Thank you very much. Thank you, Serge. You did a great introduction, so you told the whole story, so I have nothing to add on that. Madame la Ministre, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very happy to be here also. And I just remember a few months ago when Paolo came to us and said, well, I'm in charge of organizing the Document Foundation conference and so forth. Would you like to help or to do something with us? And I said, yeah, we are committed to open source. We're using LibreOffice, and but we want to also to get a deep dive into EdTech open source. And why not broadening this conference to not only LibreOffice and Document Foundation, but just broadening to open source. And thanks to him and the whole foundation, we are here now. We are here with this broadened conference that shows the power of open source. And yeah, so in this endeavor, why did we ask to? We said that we want to go on more on EdTech. It's just because as a group, public organization, which is funded by the Ministry of Research and Higher Education. Thank you, Madame la Ministre, and but also the Ministry of Education and Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology. Our mission is really to be the digital enabler for skill development in Luxembourg. Just to make it short, you've been the presentation of the DLH and School 42. They do learning for digital skills, and what we do is the complete complementary things. We do learning with digital, so we provide the digital tools to enhance the learning for the trainers and for the organization. So that's exactly what we do. Our mission is really to empower educators through innovative digital technologies at the service of pedagogy. So it's not just techie for techie, it's techie for the pedagogy. The right technology for the right pedagogy, this is really our motto. And to do that, we have 4 missions. We design and create digital learning experience, so we do a lot of things. We do AR, VR, we put AI into the stuff when needed. We do, of course, classical e-learning, videos, and so forth. So this is a big deal of our activities. We also, and this is why we are here too, and we really are happy to get this conference in Luxembourg. We provide hosting of platforms, and we provide tools and software for educators, trainers, and teachers. We also provide some strategic guidance and technical assistance. This is really more techie. How do you move your LMS from one platform to the other, and so forth. And also very important, and this is also the reason why we are here, we do dissemination of knowledge and information sharing of expertise. And in this context, for these 2 reasons, we wanted to be part of this organization of this conference, because as a public organization that really wants to empower all the training organization, we have very strong core values. One of these is that education is a common good, which is extremely important. But if education is a common good, the means and the tools for education need also to be some kind of a common. We need to put together people so that it can really enhance for the good of the society all the technologies that are there. This is why we really put forward the operational freedom of all our partners. And to be able to do that, there are not many solutions. I mean, there are different things. First, we work with standards, which means that whatever content that we produce, we want the partner to be able to just do whatever he wants with it, because it's his own content. So edit it with whatever compliant software. He may do it himself, or ask any other partner to do it. That's the first thing. The second thing is partners may have already things that are running. So we need to be interoperable. We're not there to replace the technology of the partners, we're there to complement the technologies. So we need to work with interoperable protocols and standards. And of course, third, when we give something to a partner, we create something with a partner, we don't want to say to them, oh, by the way, to be able to run that stuff, you need to pay that very expensive license for this private vendor. We don't want that. So we want that partners keep the freedom to operate. And fourth, education is also using very sensitive private data. So we believe also strongly that it's very important to keep a certain kind of sovereignty, whether by hosting everything in Luxembourg in data centers that we control. So for example, we use public data centers, but also when necessary in Europe, but at least under a legislation, under the law framework that we know perfectly and that we control. There is no idea of putting anything somewhere on the cloud that we don't control, we don't know where it is, and we just have to trust companies swearing that they will not use your data for something else. So this is very important, and this is the key reason why we are very, very happy to be part of this. In this conference, there would be many tracks, many parallel tracks on cybersecurity, on the LibreOffice Foundation also have a lot of tracks. There are also workshops around the standards and around LibreOffice. And on our side, we organize a part of it, EdTech, and we have a booth there where we will launch the very first version of our platform, our EdTech platform that will provide tools for the teachers and the trainers. The sound is maybe a little bit too loud. So what we do usually, we create workshops, that we call speed dating with technologies. So that's going to be the speed dating with EdTech tools, with skill tech tools. You will have the pleasure to play with these tools, discover all the open source tools that we provide now for the teachers and educators. So this is the platform, and this is the series of open source tools that we put. And it's also my big pleasure. On that side, we have also conferences this afternoon and workshops during the workshop day tomorrow morning. And it's also my big pleasure to also launch today, and it's going to be also on the booth, game for cybersecurity to teach cybersecurity to teenagers, which is called Akinator, and it will be also presented on the booth somewhere. This is a kind of a trailer of the game, and you will see that this is a game that has been created with White Women Digital organization and funded by the National Research Fund. So we also thank these partners for this great endeavor. Now I will finish and give the floor to Ms. Aubertin, Minister of Higher Education and Research. And it's my pleasure to welcome you here. Madame la Ministre, the floor is yours.